Hello, everyone, and welcome to Stamp with Arlena. More importantly, day 5 of our 12 days of Christmas. I hope you've been enjoying the projects we've been doing. That's always fun. I am just getting my comments up here. Hello, Dolores. You are on the money again, ready to go. All right. Tonight is more of a winter card, not just Christmas. So I thought we would work on that as well. Just trying to get all my ducks in a row here. I think I'm going to need this and this. So how was everyone's day? I hope well. Oh, hello, Nancy. Glad you could make it. Oh, thank you, Dolores. Whew, now I was cold. So the room that I'm in, that my craft room is in, used to be Megan's old bedroom. I feel so sorry for that girl. This room, when you shut the door, it turns into like an iceberg. So I've had the door open and had a sweater on. Now it's finally warmed up, so that's good. Hello, Cindy. Good to see you. All right, we're just gonna wait a couple more minutes till 6 o'clock and finish and start our project. Ooh. So I started making it just to make sure that I knew what I was doing, and I did not finish it. So we'll see how it turns out. What is everyone else doing today? It's Wednesday, kind of hump day. I've got a team Zoom meeting after this. That's a couple hours. So I will be busy all night in my craft room. All right. Aw. So Nikki's over, my oldest daughter, and she just took the garbage to the road for us. How sweet of her. How nice. That was nice of her. It's nice when the kids do, they're moved away and they come home and they still help. I like that. All right, it's 6 o'clock. We're going to get started. All right, we are going to use the More Than Autumn. Yep, I said autumn stamp set and dies. We're using the hot cocoa though. So yes, hot cocoa is for autumn, but it's also for winter. So yay. I love hot cocoa. My daughter Courtney loves hot cocoa. And so does Randy. So yay. All right, I'm going to point you to my work surface. And get you lined up there. And I want one more light on the subject. Yep. All right. We're going to use a half sheet of cherry cobbler. It's 5.5 by 8.5. So we want to make sure that we 5.5 by 8.5 half sheet. Scored at 4 1/4. I'll fold that in half. Take my bone folder and crease that score line, and I'm going to set it aside. Then I'm going to take 2 pieces of paper out of this Regal Distressed Patterns, specifically the cherry cobbler and the white, and they're both have gold foil on them. I don't know if you can tell. Try to move the paper a little bit so you can see. And the size that we want is 4, and these are already 4-inch strips, and you can cut 2 pieces of designer series paper at the same time. And then I want it at 5 1/4. And I'll save those. I might make something with them. I'm not sure what. Backing of a label or something. All right. So this is what goes on here, but I want half red and half white. So I'm going to try to cut them. And I'm just randomly cutting it. There is no rhyme or reason of where I'm cutting it. I actually have this point here at the 1 1/4 mark, and I have this point here at 2 inches. Actually, I might want that more like so. So I've got it at 1 1/2. I think I like that better. And then I'm going to cut it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1/2 1/2 and 1/2 1/2 so I can make 2 cards. I'm going to set that aside. All right. Then I'm going to bring my card base back in, and I'm going to glue this down. I'm not doing anything else with it. I'm not popping it up with dimensionals. I'm just gluing it down to my card base. Now you might say, Arlene, do you want the white on top, the red on top? I don't think it matters, but I'm putting the white on top. Maybe if I make the other one, I'll try it with red. Hello, Nancy. Good to see you, sweetie. Oh, you were probably at the studio today, weren't ya? Were you all by yourself? I was out all day running errands. I should have come up and seen you. All right, and I'm butting that right up there so it's flush, so that diagonal is smooth. Okay, now I'm going to set that aside. Now I need a piece of scrap white, and it doesn't need to be very big. You can even see there's some ink there still from another project. I am going to take my Memento Black all by myself. Oh, I am so sorry, sweetheart. Okay. Going to stamp a cup, and I want to stamp a little gingerbread man. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna have room for him. I'll put him over here. And then I want to color before I cut. Especially this little piece, because he would be really hard to color if he was cut out, because there's nowhere to hang on to him at. He'd be all over the place. That's all there is to do to that gingerbread guy. Then I'm going to just put some accent lines with the dark Lost Lagoon. Some shadow. Then I'm coming in with the light Lost Lagoon. and blending that in. And now I need to bring in my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And my plates. Now, when I cut this little guy out before, he moved on me twice. I tried it 2 times and he moved on me. So I am going to tape him down. So I want my cup there. And I'm going to do some white Cool Whip or whipped cream. And then I've got the gingerbread. Now there's also a cinnamon stick, but I already have that one done, so I'm not going to do him again. All right. I hope that's on there. Ah! All right, so I'm doing 3 at one time. And run it through. Hello, Robin. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. All right. Don't want to lose my dies. I'm going to put them back in my magnetic tray. Let's see how my little guy popped out of there. He's okay. Not perfect, but he's okay. Put that die in there. Got my cup. All right, and while I've got my machine out, I am going to take some gold. I've been using a lot of gold, and I'm doing Nothing's Better Than, and then I want Hot. Oh, Cocoa's not going to fit on there. That's all right. That's all right. I wonder if I can do Hot Cocoa and then cut another strip for the Nothing's Better Than. And cut it all at one time. And that was a 3/4 inch strip that I did. I just eyeballed it and got lucky. All right. And then roll it through. I'm glad, Robin. And Scott's doing good. All right. Put my dies in my magnetic tray. All right. Okay. I'm looking, I'm like, where is all my whipped cream and all of that? Oh, and I have a cinnamon stick here. And my little gingerbread. So now I'm going to put them together, and I'm actually going to use my fine point glue gun. And I'm just going to add a bead of glue right there. Not even all the way across, just part way across. And then I've got that on there. And then I want to put a little dot of glue on the cinnamon stick. and put him in there. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to put the sprinkles on the whipped cream. And I'm using early espresso. I hope it's going to work. There are some layers there, so I'm not sure if it's going to rock. Oh, it worked. Woohoo! I got lucky on that one, girls. Hello, Lisa. Glad to see you. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back of the gingerbread guy and put him there in the middle. And I'm just closing this up because if I don't, it likes to dry up really fast because it's such a fine tip. Then I'm going to pop this up with a couple of dimensionals. I'm not going to press that down real hard because I want to see where I want this at. Use that, take your pick tool, and I'm just going to punch this out. There is some little holes here that we don't want. So nothing is better than and we've got hot cocoa. And it doesn't want to come through the hole. Ah, there we go. Hot cocoa. All right. Now this is going to be tricky. I could have used adhesive sheets on the back of this gold and then just peeled it off. It would have been like a sticker. But of course I wasn't thinking about that. Looking out the window and I see a deer lying down while a young buck is eating nearby. Aww. How sweet. So beautiful. All right. So again, I'm just going to put little dots of glue every so often. And there are some spots that have a lot of glue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my silicone mat and I'm actually going to lay it on there and get some of that excess off and then put it on here. And then I'm going to do the same with the hot. Hot cocoa. I'm barely pushing any pressure on this gun. Barely any. Okay. Now, do I like where that's at? I'm thinking I want it moved a little bit. There we go. And then the inside, I have a piece of white, 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to take the stamp that says hot cocoa, and I'm going to go down the side of the white paper. So I'm just going to go here, 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 here. Just to add a little fun, just so it's not just plain white. And then all right, and that's the inside. And there is our card for tonight. Nothing's better than hot cocoa, right? And then you've got some hot cocoa on the inside. Not bad, easy peasy card. All right, now I need to make room to bring all the cards in so far. So I'm going to try to line them up. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Thank you, Nancy. All right, day 1. Okay, are we going to be in the picture? No. Want to do that. Day 2. Day 3. Day 4 and day 5. I'm trying to make sure they're all in the picture, in the camera. I guess I could go one more over here. A little bit over. And then this one up a little bit. All right, there's 5 days of Christmas so far. And remember, we made 4 of the day 4. So I'm well on to having Christmas cards made to send out this year. I hope you like the card. I'll point you back up to me. Hello. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Tomorrow will be day 6 of our 12 days of Christmas, so we'll be halfway through. I believe it will be 7 o'clock tomorrow night that we will meet back here, same place at 7 o'clock. And I hope you guys will join me and bring some friends with you. Take care, and I love you. Bye-bye.